I'm going to be looking at the iWay N2 dash cam with 4K front camera. This also has a rear camera which is 1080p and 30 frames per second. That's like the camera. What I'm going to do is I'll have a good read through. This has got an app with it, so I'll put the app on and have a good read through, go through all the menus and that, so I know what I'm doing, and then I shall come back with that and try it indoors, and then I shall put it in the car and see how it goes in there. That's the main camera. In here we got two packages. That's a car connector and a connection there. The rear view camera connection from that's a USB type C on that one. As I say, I'll have a good read for the instructions. I've got a USB-C connection there that presumably runs to the back camera, and that's a mini USB port in there. Now this takes it'll take up to a 256 gigabyte card, which is fairly good. Most of them only take up to about 64. It works on the loop recording, which it just records over and over pre-recorded stuff. There's the instructions there. As I say, what I'll do is I'll have a good read through that, and I shall get the app ready to try that out, and I'll set it up in here and go through the menu system, and then I shall put it in the car and give it a good test out. Manual's all in English, and on the face it looks pretty clear. I think that's a QR code at the back, that'll be to the app. Yeah, and I shall have a look at that. I don't think this has got GPS, but I'll see with the app, see if it links to the phone and that way. And I shall come back. I've now had a read through the manual and set it up, and I've gone through the menu system, so I'm familiar with it now. I've got the rear view camera plugged in, and the front camera I've got covered at the moment, so I get a clearer picture on the menu system. You go into the menu button there. Let's go through the settings menu on the camera. Press OK. You got the resolution, 2K or 4K plus 1080p. There's a back button to go out of that. The up and down arrows are marked. You've got loop recording. You can set that to off 1 minute, 3 minutes or 5 minutes. You've got the dual camera, which you can have the front, rear, or front and rear. There's WDR, there's record audio. Let's have a look at that. And you've got the date stamp on, and the G sensor. You can set the sensitivity of the G sensor on there. Go back out of there. See other settings here. You got the screensaver. Set the screensaver. Time display on or off, and the Wi-Fi, I'll go through that after I've done this. Date and time, you can set that. Time system, 24 hour, 12 hour. Got the beep sounds, how loud that is, the language, the frequency, 60 Hz or 50 Hz. Fatigue driving reminder, that's off at the moment, you can set that. And that's for formatting the SD card. You can go back to default settings, the version number, and just gives an email for the support. and then you can back out of that. I'll just set the camera. I'll set the camera on the balcony just to look out of there. So if I go back to that setting and just set the camera display, if I put it to the rear one, you should be able to see that. Let's go back out of there, and that's the rear display on there. I don't think it's very clear, but I shall put all that on the video, and then I shall go through the app. I've got the app on here, but I'll use the other camera and go through the app and come back with that. Once you've connected to the camera, you set the Wi-Fi on, and that's what you're looking for, and then the password is 12345678, and then you're ready. And you go into the app, Roadcam app, go to the camera, connect the camera, that'll remind you to go to the settings to connect it, but I've already connected it. And should be open in the preview. And that automatically goes on to recording. I shall stop that. That's showing the view outside. I can show the change the camera angles from there. That's the rear view camera showing there. If I record that. Stop that. And I go into the video, playback. There's different videos I can play there. I'm testing it out. Back out of there. And you can take photos. You can just take a photo there, and that will go straight into your photos folder. Photos there. Back out of that. Then in the app, you've also got the. Every time you go back to this menu, it does start recording. You've got the settings here. You can rename the Wi-Fi, change the Wi-Fi password, have the microphone on or off, the date stamp. Change a lot of the settings here. And that's about all the app is. Just stop that. I've got emergency video. I haven't got any emergency videos on there. But that's it. So next I'm going to try it out on the car, and I'll put some footage of that on. If I just sum up on this camera, I've had it in the car a while now. The picture quality is very, very good. The rear view camera is a little bit low on the low side. I'll have to adjust that, but the rear view camera is good quality picture. Although for me it has some major flaws, not least that the image from the rear view camera on the app and on the screen of the camera is the right orientation, but on the recordings it's reversed. I mean, you can reverse it if you need footage, but you know, that's quite a serious flaw, I think, in the camera. I have had a couple of occasions when I've tried to link to the app and it's not recognising, saying it can't recognise the card. You can't view the video or pictures actually on the camera. You have to either view them through the app or download them onto your computer. So yeah, picture quality is fine, but as I say, you know, for me there's a lot of flaws with it, and that's it.